from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. And we are underway from Houston. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one.
Here we go.
Mixon on the toss right. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Play action. Stroud now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Stroud out of the gun here. This goes out wide for Mixon. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return, and the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't win yet at the line of scrimmage. Marquise Bell in on that stop. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Well, this defense for the Texans, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Goff. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Goff now to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Texans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. It's Mixon on the counter. And able to get this to the 31. The Texans at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 26.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Stroud now on 4th down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Man, deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud. He finds his running back, Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Mixon running wide side. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me and my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he goes out of bounds just shut. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Goff now looks to throw. And that's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
2nd and 10.
Stroud off the play fake. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
standing just about on his own goal line. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt.
and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Goff. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Gibbs on the toss left. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. In motion to tight end. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On fourth down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there, but sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Mixon with a first down carry. Oh, what a move. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Stroud sets up the play action. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Thurman up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at their 38.
Now Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
To the right side and intercepted.
Breaks through the contact. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Look at the big man rumble.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 47 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Stroud to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Slot man moves right. Stroud will look to throw once more. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Stroud looking to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2nd down and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Donald Parham from 6 yards away. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 yards. 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 with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On play action, they'll throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans are back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Off play action. Here's Goff. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this.
Sports. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Goff now looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jamison Williams
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
and the Lions are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Play action. Stroud now. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Open man right side is St. Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, here's Gibbs. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Tackle made by Foley Fatukasi, the former UConn Husky.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Gone. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just outpaced. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Completes it to Perry.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach...
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
To Williams on a jet sweep. On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
And off now to Gibbs.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have done in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show.